What's good? It's Jordan. Today we'll be discussing stepping out of your comfort zone can change your life. We must all step out of our comfort zone, build different character traits for us to grow and develop. Understand that stepping out of your comfort zone can help you in numerous tasks in your daily life and help you to succeed in the near future. Understand that stepping out of your comfort zone isn't easy. It isn't easy for all of us, but if we take steps to doing so, it can help us in the long run. You may be at your job, you may be at school, other institutions, and you may have to do seminars and speaking events for other people, but you're too scared to do so. I say just go out there and do it. Just go out there and do it, pursue it, understand what you have to do, understand how you can do it, understand why you were placed to do that thing. You may be scared to speak in front of people. Go out there and speak. Go out there and set up a plan for yourself on how you can speak in front of people, how you can help others understand what you're trying to say, what you're trying to bring to your field, what you're trying to bring to your table. These are things we have to do for ourselves to help ourselves and not stay in one-track mind. We can't stay in that one-track mind state if we want to do something different with our lives. You know, if you have a talent for something, if you have a talent for cooking, take cooking classes. Start up your own cooking business. Step out of your comfort zone. We can't live mediocre lives and then want things that others have. It starts with us. You know, when I was younger, I didn't understand that. I didn't understand stepping out of my comfort zone. I didn't understand all these things that can help you to progress and be better within yourself. But now, as I've grown much older, I understand these things. Never be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. It can help you. It can help me. You know, there's many people with talents that are in this world, but haven't shown their talent because they're afraid of what people will say and how people will react to their talent. Your talent can change your life. Just something as simple as going on YouTube and talking about your history, talking about your life, speaking on your future and what you want for your life and what you want for yourself. Speaking on your talent, bringing your talent to life on YouTube. Go out there and do that if you have that today, if you have that talent to do so today. There's people that are monetizing their talent every single day. Why people don't want to do it, I don't understand. I understand that people have their own lives. People have situations from the past that stop them from doing these things. But if you look at how life is progressing, everything is becoming digital. We're going into a digital age. We can't bring old principles and old things to the new society. It doesn't make sense. And it's scary because a lot of people are going to get left behind. I know a lot of people don't want to hear it, but it's true. The way how society is progressing, you're going to get left behind. And I'm not saying we live to do things for society and follow society's rules. I'm not saying that, but progress if you haven't done something today. You know, if you're in a different institution that requires you to talk, if you're in an event that requires you to speak and perform, do it. You were placed there to do that thing. Yes, you're going to develop anxiety and develop fear at the beginning, but when you continue to do these things, it helps. I remember when I had to go to church when I was younger, and I had to speak in front of everybody and read the Bible. Yeah, it's scary, it's nerve-wracking, but when you continue doing it week after week after week after week, it gets easier. Same with YouTube. When I first started my first video, I was more afraid to speak. Now, I really don't care. I'm not really afraid to speak and say what I have to say and get my message out there. These are things that help. These are things that help us to progress and help us to grow and help us to be the best version of ourselves. If you're in a friend group and that friend group is just doing the same thing all the time, that circle of influence is just doing the same thing all the time, working after you're finished working, talking on the phone, gossiping about people, going out for drinks, not doing anything productive. Change your friend group. There is people out there that want to do what you want to do. I've seen it. I've seen people at the gym who didn't know each other, just meet each other at the gym, and they became a circle of influence, and they always go to the gym together. They always work out together. Find things that you have in common with other people. That's how you grow and you build and you develop positive skills. It's not easy, but it's possible. You know, when I used to think back in the days of how life would work, I didn't expect life to turn out like this. I didn't expect me to be on YouTube, but here I am. And why? That's because I stepped out of my comfort zone. I couldn't bear to see other people on YouTube talking about topics and not talking about the topics that I wanted to hear. I felt as though people were just brushing over topics and not speaking the truth of what is going on in society and the truth of what's going on in their lives and what's going on around the atmosphere. So I went on YouTube and I wanted to speak about these things. Why are we scared to step out of our comfort zone? It always correlates around fear. Fear of the unknown, fear of being laughed at, fear of not progressing, fear. But everything you do, everything you get into, fear is always involved. The first time that you drive a car, you're not going to be the best at driving a vehicle. You're not going to be the best at anything that you start to do. But I do know there's pressure applied in various different ideologies and topics. I do know that. Pressure and fear. You don't know what will happen in your life in the future if you don't get out of that mentality. This mentality has generations stuck. Just know, if you have a talent for anything, if you want to bring anything to the table, if you want to just put out a message out there, go on social media, put out a message out there. But you see why we don't do it is because we know we have people around that we shouldn't have around, and we keep those people around because we feel as though it will help our sense of comfort. We think those people who don't do anything good for us, being around in our lives, will help us bring a sense of comfort. It won't. You ever had to tiptoe around somebody that you know because of fear of them telling you something about your life? Get away from people like that. That makes you stuck. That makes you stay in a comfort zone that isn't going to help you. You know, people will call you on the phone. They'll see you in person and ask how your life is. Not because they want to really know about your life or care about your life, but because they want information to tell other people. Get those people away from you. You know when somebody cares for you. You know when somebody cares about what you want to do in your life. And you know when somebody's just talking to you because they want information. These are things that keep us in our comfort zone. And yeah, you're going to get laughed at. Anything you do, you're going to get laughed at. But look at the people who are laughing at you. Ask yourself, are those people progressive? Are those people on these platforms talking? Are those people out in the world moving around, getting things done? No. Understand that your comfort zone is stopping you from being successful. Something as simple as you being at a job position for numerous of years and applying for a new position. You want to stay in your comfort zone because you understand that job task. That thing isn't going to help you progress. It's just going to keep you stuck. Apply for the new position. Yes, there's training involved and learning and growing, but you're not going to know anything as soon as you get into there. That's where training happens. That's where learning and developing and crafting your skills starts. Let's not be scared to do these things. Why are we scared to do these things? It doesn't help. It doesn't help us grow. It's not working in our lives. Look, man, when I was younger, I used to go to the Sky Dome, and people would jump in the bouncy castles and all this other stuff that was at the Sky Dome at the events. And I would always be the first one to jump in and jump around and do things as a child. The other kids there were just scared. They didn't even know what would happen. They just were scared to even just jump. Until they saw me do it, then they wanted to do it. If you have to be the trailblazer to start something, be the trailblazer to start that thing. Don't wait until other people start something to want to start it as well. You're not going to be the trailblazer of that thing. People can influence you. Influence is cool, it's positive, but be the trailblazer. If you don't see something in your community that you want to change and that you want to do, you make the change. Others may gravitate to you by you making that change. What we must do this year and forward is stay out of our comfort zone. Grow, always learn new skills and new qualities of life, understand the life that you're living and how you can grow and develop in the life that you live. Always think to yourself that you can do better for yourself, because you can. It just starts with you. It just starts with your mindset. It just starts with how you develop your skills. All these things can help you. Don't be fearful of what's going on in the world. You can't change what's going on in the world. You can just change how you progress in the world. It's not easy. Nothing is easy. But just learn. It starts with you. It starts with your friend group. It starts with your circle of influence. It starts with how you perceive yourself. Do you take yourself seriously or not? Do you respect your own capabilities? You know, oftentimes we want to blame other people for our lack of success and lack of resources. What can you do to change your situation? There's something you can do. We all can do something to change our situation. Get back out there, grind, learn new skills, develop new attributes, characteristics, learn character development skills, learn how to talk to people, learn how to associate with people, and just understand yourself. Understand what you can do and how you can change your life and how you can change your situation. And these things are here on the internet to help us, but we don't take the time to want to get the help. Take the time to get the help. It may not hurt. It may help you in the future. So today I want to thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, comment down below. Any little change that you want to make in this life, you can do it. I tell you this every day. We could do it. We'll do it together. I'm out.